So I ended up purchasing one of these Kettle pizza attachments for my Weber grill. I've had it for about a year now, and I've cooked a ton of pizzas on it. My pizza's starting to turn out really great, and I wanted to share with you some tips and tricks on how I ended up cooking the pizzas over this past year, so then you can cook pizzas just as well on your Weber grill. So to get started, I'm going to show you how to set it up. So first thing you're going to need is one of these Kettle grills. Got open dampener all the way. We're going to have to light the charcoals, so we're going to use one of these charcoal chimneys. We'll take some paper, and we'll end up putting it inside. Then we'll dump our charcoal briquettes in. And once we have it full, we'll take some more paper, put it underneath, and light it on fire. And you do this so then you can avoid using lighter fluid. But if you're like me, whenever we cook with charcoal, we like to use a little lighter fluid. But you don't want your pizza to taste like lighter fluid. So seriously, don't put any lighter fluid on your charcoal briquettes. I grew up in the 80s, so we used a lot of lighter fluid. And once your charcoal briquettes turn white, they're good to go. So we'll lift the grate and pour them out. And when you pour the charcoal briquettes out, try pour them towards the back of the charcoal grill. Try to keep them in a pile. And then we'll end up adding some hickory. Only add like 2 or 3 pieces of hickory. That's all you need. Right there, that's too much. You don't need all that hickory. Oh, that's way too much. Don't add all that. Normally you'd put your grill grate down next, but instead we're going to put the Kettle pizza attachment down first. Then what I like to do is take the grill grate and actually put it in upside down. And you have to start actually from the front, not the back. Right here I mess up and I start at the back. See, it won't go in. Okay, yep. Nope, that's not going to work. So, start with the grill grate towards the front of the Kettle pizza attachment. Put it in, and then push in towards the back. And it'll actually sit on those nuts that are sticking out. Then we're going to take our pizza stone. If one side's dirty, put the dirty side down, and actually it'll clean it so the next time you'll just flip it over and use the other side. And once you put that on, then we'll end up putting the lid on. And we want the vent towards the front. And make sure the top vent's open all the way. And then you can see why I end up putting the grill grate upside down inside the Kettle pizza attachment. Because it raises up that pizza stone. And that way it'll be easier to get your pizzas in and out. Now to stretch out your pizza dough. First thing you gotta do, flour your cutting board. Then grab your pizza dough and start to stretch it out. And use the cutting board and just push it, and then you can just pick the pizza dough up and you can just let it hang. And you push it on the cutting board some more and just pick it up and just let it hang. And as you do that, it'll start to stretch out the dough. And when it's done, put it on your pizza peel. I'm going to tell you, you probably should put flour on there. Otherwise, look at there. Pizza won't come off the pizza peel. So you end up putting some flour on your pizza peel first. Or you could use cornmeal. Then you end up putting your pizza on. Slide it on there. And then we'll end up adding our sauce to it. And we'll spread the sauce around, making sure it's all evenly spread. And then we'll end up adding the cheese. And make sure you break it up and you spread it nice and evenly. And if you want to add some toppings, you can add some toppings. I like to season the top with a little bit of salt. And a little bit of black pepper. And a little bit of onion powder. And once the grill reaches 600-700 degrees, it's ready for pizza. You can just slide the pizza in there, and it slides off nice and easy. It's because I floured the peel, or you can use some cornmeal. That works as well. And you'll notice that the pizza cooks really fast, so you want to keep an eye on it. And you want to go in there and rotate the pizza. But be careful, the pizza grill is really hot. You can burn yourself really quickly So use tongs, gloves, whatever you need. Rotate that pizza, pop it back in there so it can finish cooking. And let the pizza finish cooking. Then when it's done, just slide the pizza peel in there and pull the pizza out. This pizza looks awesome. Now this pizza only took about 4 or 5 minutes to cook. Slide it onto a cutting board and we'll cut it up. Now definitely get one of these pizza cutters. It's a lot easier to slice your pizza. And we'll check out the slice. So look at that, the bottom looks great, it's not burnt, it's cooked all the way through, cheese is melted on top. Now this looks like a great pizza. And they don't always come out this way. Sometimes you struggle a little bit, but this one came out awesome. And sometimes I notice if I'm cooking a lot of pizzas, the pizza stone stays really hot. Even if the pizza grill cools down, that stone is still smoking hot. So sometimes I cook my second pizza on there, I go in, go turn it, and I notice it's getting a little dark on the bottom. If you put that pizza right back in there, when it's time to slice that pizza, it's going to be burnt. I mean, look at that. That's a little too crispy. So I'm going to show you another trick here. So if you go in there and your pizza's already starting to look a little dark, here's what you have to do. Get one of these pizza pans, slide your pizza back in on that. This way the bottom won't cook as much. And just let the pizza finish cooking. If the top still isn't cooked all the way, sometimes I like to take the pizza peel and I slide it in there. Sometimes I use tongs too. And here I want to cook the top a little bit more, so I slide it in and I raise it up. And when I raise it up, it'll actually melt the cheese a little more. And it won't cook the bottom of the pizza as much. And then once it's done, pull it out and we'll check it out. So that pizza looks good. So we'll slice it up. Okay, and once we're finished slicing it, check out the bottom. Look, not burnt. So it came out a lot better. Now if you're cooking, you notice the temperature dropped. It's time to add some wood and take the lid off. And because I left the back open upside down, you can just add the wood in. Also get a brush if you have one, so then you can brush off the pizza stone as you're cooking. This way any burnt flour can get brushed off. And I'm going to add in the description where you can get all the products used in this video. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, think about subscribing to my YouTube channel. Keep you up to date on all my future videos. Leave a comment about what you liked or what you didn't like. Thanks again for watching.